Hey, we are back at the Petty Museum, back in the signing room. I'm Sharon, and we're going to talk about a few things, but I have someone special with me today.
Hey, I'm Rebecca Petty Moffat, and I'm the youngest child of Richard and Linda Petty.
So she's the youngest
The
child.
baby.
So she's the baby. That's correct. So again, we're taking things out of the museum and kind of talking about them, explaining what they mean and how special they are to us, so that when you come to visit the museum, you can look for these items here and you'll know a little something about them. When Daddy won his 7th championship, of course, no one had ever done it before, and we were excited, and proud. And so there was something that we wanted to do for him. And if you know Daddy, he always has a special belt buckle on, and he has for years. And so he had a special belt buckle made for him that says 7-time Winston Cup champion. And he had these made, and he actually had 50 made. He has number 1. This one is his. And different members of the family and the race team have a number assigned to them. I'm number 5.
I'm number 4.
Okay. So everybody has a number. Daddy's number is 1 of 50. So if a lot of things that we had, or he had specially made, limited numbers, he was always number 1 and we just had 50 made. I guess that included the people that we worked for.
This looks like it needs to be polished.
So it probably does. So after he won his 7th championship, we wanted to do something really special. And so we had this belt made for him. And I hope you guys can see it. But what we did was we had in the belt, we had each year of his championship had a charm or medallion made and put into this belt, and then the tip
Has his initials.
So we wanted to do, like I said, we wanted to do something special, and he was all about belt buckles, but we thought that the belt buckle deserved a special belt. And so he wore this every day for years and years and years. He has not had a lot of belts in his years. He always gets stuck on one belt that he'll wear for a while, and he just hadn't had a lot of belts. Lots of belt buckles, not a lot of belts. We actually have a large collection of belt buckles that are displayed here in the museum. Some of them that were made for him, he actually wore, and then some of them fans have actually made for him some special belt buckles and sent in. So we don't have all of them on display because we have more than the area that we have.
And sometimes he gets it on his mind that he wants to wear one, and you have to open up the case and get it out for him.
We did that the other week. He came in, and there were some belt buckles that there was a couple that he wanted to pull out and wear. He was going somewhere, doing something. So we have to have Mark come in and remove the glass so I can get down in the case and take them out. And he'll wear them. And then he brings them back, and we just put them right back in the case. But we also have other belt buckles. When it was Winston Cup racing, when you won the championship, they would have a belt buckle made for you. Winston would. And so we have the ones that Winston made just for Daddy when he won a championship, and they are also on display in front of the museum for you to look at. And this is, in the museum, this is a championship ring. So every time that the drivers would win the championship, they would receive a diamond ring with their name on it and the year. And it says, on one side it says,
We don't have our
Winston
ringers.
Cup Grand National, and on the other side it says Richard Petty 1979. This is his last one. We actually have all 7. Daddy had all 7, and when I came into the museum, I said, let's make sure we get all these in there. So we have all of them in the front of the museum, all 7 in order, so you can see, and they're all very similar in the way they look. Now I think I think the championship driver gets a nice big diamond ring.
I'm not sure.
I think he gets a lot of other things, but the wives also get one. They did not give anything to the wives, not when Daddy was winning.
I think Daddy has Daytona 500 win rings too.
Yes, he does.
I don't know how many. Does he have 7 of those?
No, I think the one that he has says 7 Daytona wins. There are several different items of jewelry, special jewelry, that are up in the front of the museum when you can come in to look at. But I think these are really special, and if you follow Racing Now and you see at the end of the year when they do the championship dinners and stuff, you'll see the drivers, they would get a trophy and they would get a diamond ring.
Okay, so I think I noticed this box, how just generic this box is. Mm-hmm. I think the last ring they gave Daddy was the one that said Daytona 500, and it came in this wooden box about this big. And
well,
when
that was
it
a
up,
different.
It lit up.
That was Daytona ring,
right?
Because now, if you win the Daytona 500,
a bit different the display is.
If you win the Daytona 500, I think you get a ring.
Right. From 1979 to
now,
2024.
Daddy didn't get the ring when he won the Daytona 500. When they started giving rings, they came to him and they said, "Look, you won 7. We're going to give you a ring."
Yeah.
And so they made him a very special one of a kind ring to give to him. So we do have it also. Now I will tell you, he has the Hall of Fame ring, but he wears it. So anytime he goes to the Hall of Fame or he's got a special interview or whatever, he will put that ring on and he will wear it. Our dad never wore rings. He never wore a wedding band. He said he was working around cars all the time. He, wanted to be safe. So he never wore rings.
I think he wears more jewelry like now that he's older than he ever did.
Yeah, he does. He does. Now, our dad always wore a watch.
And the necklace.
And Dad wears necklaces.
He has a cross.
See him. He has a couple of crosses that he wears under his clothes that are very nice chains and crosses that he wears under. So you don't see those. But he did, growing up, he wore a watch, but he did not, like I said, he didn't wear any rings. But now when he got these, he would wear them out and stuff. But really, the only ring he really wears is the Hall of Fame ring. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful, but you have to remember too, these are older too than the Hall of Fame. But he will wear those. But if you come around the museum and you just happen to see him walk in, he will not have any rings on. He will not wear rings. He does wear some magnetic bracelets, and he always, if you ever see Daddy, he always matches. Whatever cowboy hat
matches
he has
his
on,
bracelets, matches his
if
shirt.
He's wearing a cowboy hat that has purple, you're going to see he will have some purple magnetic bracelets on. If he's got the light blue, he's going to have the light blue bracelets and so on. So he always really, he takes a lot of pride when he gets up and a lot of things revolve around that hat, right?
And that shows that he's not colorblind. Because he can still match everything
That's right. Now, if you're around him, most of the time he has on a black or white shirt and black pants.
Right.
But he does throw some color in.
With his bracelets and his hat.
With his hat and his bracelets, absolutely. But like I said, if he's doing a special interview or if there's something special going on, he'll have one of those rings on. He'll have mostly the Hall of Fame ring.
Yep.
But if it's just around here or even at a race, you're not going to see a lot of jewelry on him at all. And like we said, he has the necklaces, but you can't see them. I thought you were going to say
okay, this is our 75th year in racing, all petty family history, and these are some of the products. We're going to show you some of the products that we've got for sale. This is one of our favorites, great for a man cave, great for your garage.
Metal sign.
Great for birthday present, Christmas present, Father's Day. Yeah. So,
and they will be autographed. And this is another product. This is a pennant. And this pennant has our symbol on it, but it also has the years and it has the names on the end. And this is something, again, fun to put in a man cave or hang up in a kid's room or something. But this one's a lot of fun. And again, it's going to be autographed down here, so you're going to get it. And this is an inside flag. So it has the old Petty Enterprise right here. remember, all these items that we're going to have for sale this year with our symbol, it's only going to be this year. You know, we won't reorder at the end of the year. There will be no reorder. So,
and I guess you can only buy it at the Petty Museum.
Yeah, a lot of these products are only going to be sold right here at the Petty Museum. That's exactly right.
Here's a cup. These cups are great because they don't break.
Great by the pool, great on the beach.
Dishwasher safe.
Great in your car. When you get through drinking your drink, just toss a cup.
You don't have to worry about it breaking.
And these are, you know, it has our symbol on the front. And those of you that are just now seeing our symbol, a lot of thought and time got put into this symbol. We cannot tell you all the input the family members had, but just want to let you know that, you know, the diamond means 75 years. So we have the diamond and the 10 points on the top of the diamond. You will see it on everything. The 10 points on top of the diamond are for the 10 championships out of Petty Enterprises. So we're super proud of that. And then on this side of the cup is the symbol for the, you know, the original Petty Enterprise. So